The Valdes Peninsula is a Patagonian nature reserve and UNESCO World Heritage Site, located on the coast of Argentina. It is home to an important breeding population of the endangered southern right whales that from June to December migrate from the chilly waters of Antarctica to the warm and protected waters of the peninsula to meet other whales, mate, give birth, and take care of their calves. With more than 1,300 specimens visiting the area annually, the Valdes Peninsula contains the globally most important breeding grounds of the southern right whale, a species that had severely suffered from commercial whaling. Indiscriminate hunting put these cetaceans on the brink of extinction in the 19th century, when their population was reduced by 90%. However, it gradually recovered, thanks in part to awareness about the importance of protecting the oceans and tourism initiatives aimed at promoting whale watching. Their mating system is polyandrous, meaning that several males participate in mating with one female. Whales gather in what is called a mating group. Groups are made up of a variable number of males seeking to mate with a single female. In a group, the female can copulate with one or several males on the same day. Weighing more than 60 tons, male right whales have one of the largest penises in nature, 12 foot long and extremely flexible, making it easier to deposit their sperm very close to the egg, in the female's genital tract, during the brief copulation that only lasts a few seconds. It is one of the most impressive manifestations of nature. What the female does is escape, as if in a game, until the males achieve mating. Females give birth to a calf every 3 years on average, so in each season there are few females receptive to several males. Thus, they must compete intensely among themselves to be the parents of those calves. The females that mated in the previous season approach the coasts of the Valdes Peninsula that are protected from the wind and storms to give birth to their young. The gestation period of the whale calf is estimated between 12 and 13 months, and births usually occur between the months of July and October. At birth, a calf can measure 13 to 20 feet long and weigh between 1 and 3 tons. The relationship between a whale and its calf is very strong and lasting over time, since it depends on its mother for a full year. During the first weeks, the mother is very protective. There is a lot of physical contact. The calm waters that surround the Valdes Peninsula favor the care of the young. Sometimes the calves want to explore, play, get away, and the mothers look for them, setting limits. During the first months, mother and calf remain in shallow waters, very close to the coast. Starting in November, females with calves begin to leave the Valdes Peninsula, venturing on their routes to large feeding areas in the ocean. Although most right whales are black with white spots on their bellies, some are born gray or white. This is because their cells produce less melanin. As they become adults, these animals' skin darkens to gray or gray with spots. They are known as gray morphs. Right whales have thicker, riffer patches of skin, called callosities. When the whale is born, these areas have a color like the rest of the body. These callosities generate a favorable environment for populations of small crustaceans, which will give them a white or orange color. The body control these animals have in the water is impressive. There are places with very little depth, and they get very close without touching you. The whales decide whether to approach or not. Some are very elusive, and others very sociable. Finding yourself in the natural environment and at such a close distance from such a majestic, immense creature, feeling its breathing, locking eyes with it, makes you reflect on how small we are. These enormous marine animals can measure 53 feet in length and weigh more than 60 tons. Yet they have an exceptional grace and harmony when they move. The encounter with these gentle giants transmits a feeling of peace and humility. The humility that allows us to feel empathy towards the creatures with whom we share our planet, and gratitude for having the privilege of witnessing these impressive manifestations of nature.